Good morning, YouTubers. I am at a particular grave here in the Beaver Cemetery in Beaver, Pennsylvania, because I want to pay homage to this one particular person, and then I will relate the purpose of the video. This gentleman's name was Lieutenant Louis J. Mosliner Jr., member of the U.S. Air Corps, 88th Reconnaissance Squadron, killed in action, Hickman Field, territory of Hawaii, December 7th, 1941. Now, he's buried here along with his parents, and I just want to take a moment and pay homage to this man for sacrificing himself at Pearl Harbor. He didn't get to go home for the holidays and celebrate with his family. I don't know anything about this man. I don't know if he was married. I don't know if he had a girlfriend waiting for him back home here. I don't know if he had any kind of futuristic plans, which I'm sure he did, but he didn't get to do any of that. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, with all that has been going on with us, with this pandemic, with the chaos, with the uncertainty, many of you have lost jobs, many of you have lost lavish amounts of money. This is a very bad time of the year to reflect on what's going on in your life. A lot of you are going through bad divorces, maybe you're going through a breakup, maybe you're suffering from addiction, maybe you're suffering from mental illness, you're suffering from poverty, you're suffering from something. And while you're thinking of all the things that are wrong in your life, I just want you to keep your eye on this date, December 7th, 1941. Lieutenant Mosliner did not get to suffer and endure life's challenges because he was more brave enough to sacrifice his life so that you could face your challenges. We're living in really uncertain times right now. I get it. You know, as we are engaging today in conversation and thinking of all the terrible things that are going on and all the uncertainty, Congress has passed another stimulus bill. Some of you, that is going to greatly help and you're going to recover. Some of you are not. Some of you are faced with challenges that this channel can't comprehend. I myself cannot comprehend, and a lot of people can't. But I want you to remember this man's name. I want you to look at his grave. I want you to understand that he never got an opportunity to face his challenges. Instead, what he did was he sacrificed himself, and this is his reward. He gets a wreath and a couple of flags on his grave. I want that to sink in for you, because that's all this man is ever going to have. He's going to lay here forever. You're still in the game, irrespective of what life is throwing at you. No matter how many times it throws you down, you got to get back up. You got to be willing to take the hits. You got to be willing to move forward. That's how winning's done. This man was willing to take the ultimate hit for you. So I think it's in our best interest not to let this man down. He knew what he was up against. Once the bullets and those Japanese bombers start coming over Pearl Harbor, he knew his life was in danger. He didn't have time to prepare for it. He didn't have time to react to it. Probably the night he went to bed, God didn't come down from heaven and say, hey, guess what? The Japanese are going to attack this harbor tomorrow, and you're going to die. He didn't get a chance to prepare himself for that challenge. Instead, what he did was he reacted to it. So that's the lesson that we have to learn from this today. No matter what life throws at us, we can't control that, but we can control of how we react to it. December 7th, 1941. That's the day this man died. That's the day the world changed. That's the day America entered World War II. Nothing was ever the same after that. And following his death, hundreds of thousands of other soldiers did the same thing. So today I want you to reflect on that. No matter what's going on in your life, this man gave his life for yours. Now, I know you don't want to believe that, but you live in a country where you have the greatest amount of freedom ever that has ever existed in the history of humanity. Pay him some homage. Give him a little bit of respect. Show yourself. You deserve it, and you owe yourself that no matter what life throws at you, you can win. He didn't get a chance to make that decision. You get that chance. God bless. Happy holidays.